Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. My name is Dylan, and I'm joined tonight with my friend Shane from Shoebox Legends. How's it going, Shane?
It's going well. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So the
it.
reason we're doing this is, first and foremost, thank you, Shane. This is his first time ever being on someone else's show, which I just found out about, and we're trying to break him out and put his face on screen. He's got a beautiful face, so we want it out there and shown to the world.
I appreciate
Shane,
it.
thank you for being on here. This is going to be a fun little episode for us.
Agreed.
So,
I've been looking forward to it. So
awesome.
appreciate you
Yeah.
having me.
So what we did was I was looking through my cards and I had a couple doubles, and I found like a fit in my head where these cards should belong and whose collection, and I thought they belong great in Shane's collection. So I reached out. We text pretty much every day, and I said, hey, do you want to do a blind trade? And so we came up with parameters, and we said, okay, $100 in value, and see if either of us really stick to that or not. But we got $100 in value. It could have been one card, two cards, three cards, a bundle. It didn't matter. It's just for fun. So the cards that he's going to get, when he opens them, I'm going to talk about a little bit, and then maybe he's going to do the same with me. So do you have anything to add to that?
No, appreciate you having me on. I'm looking forward to getting to it. So I've done a lot of blind trades like this, but I've never done one on video. So this will be cool.
Awesome. So you guys know this has been sitting on my desk. Oh yeah, I won't show the address. Shoot.
Oh, it's all
for quite some time now, like a week, and I'm just like burning, just like, oh my gosh, I got to get in on this thing. Holy smokes. So since I sent you one, why don't you open yours first? And we'll do, because yours has 3 parts. So we'll do the first one first.
Perfect.
I probably forgot what was in each, but I know if they get out of order, it's okay.
All right. Well, first of all, I got an awesome Double D sticker, which is great. Looking good. And I got the 3 envelopes here. So I don't know if you have a particular order.
All right, so why don't you start out with the first one? So the first one is just a fair warning. It's a duplicate. I know for a fact that you have this card, but it's a better eye appeal version of the card you had. And I figure, you know what? We all like doubles, and we can always sell. And there's no strings attached here. These aren't cards that mean the world to me, and I collected them and bought them when I was a kid. You can sell them, trade them, whatever. This is a fun thing. We didn't exchange checklists to see if we have these cards, but I know for sure he has this one. Assuming I put it in the right
So is
order.
it one of these that feels like it has a slab in it, or there's this other loose one?
Slab.
All right. Hopefully I got the right one. I didn't mix them up
number
here.
One.
I didn't notice the labeling. Perfect.
Okay.
Very organized. Very organized. All right. Oh, man. I actually, believe it or not, do not have this card. So this is amazing. This is the 1960 Topps All-Star Hank Aaron. Look at that. A PSA 4. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel guilty already. We're one card in.
So stoked you don't have that card. I was so nervous.
No, this is great. I've been working on a Hank Aaron run, but I've been kind of prioritizing his base cards first, and I haven't gotten as far as doing all the All-Stars, but this is awesome. And I know from your show, this is a design that you're a big fan of, so it means a lot. Having this card in particular from you is killer.
Awesome. Dude,
true home run king.
Awesome. Yeah, that actually, I should have had you open it. I guess I put it in the wrong order. That was the one I was really hoping you didn't have. And I never saw it on your channel. So and I know you collect Hank Aaron. You're on the Hank Aaron run. So
this is perfect. And like I said, I definitely remember you on more than one occasion mentioning that 60 All-Star design. So killer. Yeah.
I had 2 that looked exactly the same, perfectly centered, really nice. So I'm like, dude, this is Shane's alley right here. I don't need 2.
As you know, 3, 4, 5 grade with good centering is pretty much what I look for. So this is mint. So never need to be upgraded condition here. So awesome.
Dope. So glad. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna open the envelope first.
Okay, this is just kind of a small, I guess appetizer that I forgot to stick in when I sent the original bubble mailer. So
I should have saved your big one for later, but that's okay. Oh no, did I rip a letter? I must.
Oh no note really. Just
okay.
keeping the cards secure.
All right, good. Trade bonus. Phew. All right. It's like Christmas morning. I've been wanting to do this for so long.
Yeah, this was a cool idea.
Yeah. Sick. You know, this is what I love now.
Yeah, so this is just a really little one just to get it started here, but there's rationale behind it. So
I got a sick Mike Trout, Power Zone, just awesome. What year? Oh, it's like a hockey. Oh my gosh! You pull this in a hockey pack?
No, so there's 2 cards. You may have to take them out of.
I'm like, no wait. What is this? Why is there an NHL logo on the back?
So I know you're not a hockey collector. I wanted most of the video to be about baseball, but since I am a hockey fan and that's a big part of my channel, I wanted to send you one hockey card in the package. So that's Connor McDavid.
I know. Hold on. I know who this is. You talk about him on your channel a lot. He's the greatest hockey player to ever live, maybe minus Brett Hull and Wayne Gretzky, possibly
modern guys. I think he's the best. And the reason I paired it with a Mike Trout card there, he's sort of the Mike Trout of the NHL. Like what he's done in his first 7 or 8 years of his career, like top 5 MVP finish every year, multiple MVPs, hasn't won a championship. So he's like individually the best player in hockey, but hasn't won a championship. So he kind of reminds me of Mike Trout in that sense. So
that's awesome, Shane. Super stoked to have this in my collection.
If there's one modern hockey player you want to have a card of, he's the guy. So
I love it. I love that image too. I played hockey. No one knows this, but I have a memory shelf over here, and I played hockey for my high school team, but roller hockey. And I played roller hockey for years before that. I did the surf team as well at the same time, but yeah, huge hockey fan. And I did collect hockey cards for about, I don't know, it's 2 to 4 years, something like that. So man, that's perfect. Really stoked. I'm glad you sent me that. It gives me a little motivation to maybe go after a couple more too.
I want to just put a small personal touch on the package anyway. Had to include one hockey card. So
yes.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you. Super stoked. All right. Why don't you open up the little one. I forgot what that is, but I don't think you need to
it's labeled number 3, so I don't know if you want me to jump ahead or
yeah, go number 3.
All right.
It's a simple one.
Oh, nice. Couple unopened packs of Fleer baseball from the.
I know. I figured for one of your channel shows, you like to rip some wax once in a while.
I'll do these. I'll put these on a Rippin' with Leo episode coming up.
Yes.
And fit those in. So that's awesome. I keep it's a little bit out of frame behind me, but I keep an unopened pack stash here at home, kind of like having a hobby shop on the shelf. So these will get thrown into the mix there.
Awesome. Stoked. I knew that would be a perfect fit. It's funny because you always tell me you have a whole bunch of unopened stuff where I can't really keep it unopened. It's hard, but the junk wax era, I can keep it around because it's fun to crack open when you're bored or like you do for your show. So stoked, perfect fit. All right, awesome. I'll slam open this bad boy up right now.
Yeah, so there's a couple of graded cards in there, and then there's like a packet with some smaller stuff to go through. So you can pick whatever order works for you. Is cool.
All right, I can't wait.
I'll warn you, I was a little nervous about this because I don't exactly, it's like, what do you give to the guy who has everything? So I don't exactly have a ton of well-centered vintage doubles hanging around, but hopefully I did all right here.
I'm sure you do. The last card you got me is incredible. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. You can already see a sick one on the back. Oh, I should open it like this. Everybody can see it. Oh, yeah. That's sick. Oh, we kind of had the same thought. It looks like there's a pack in there, too.
Yeah, I give you a little bit of everything in there.
Yes. Oh, this is sick, man. You killed it. First card.
Yeah, that was an obvious choice based on your very intense story that you've told about your encounter there. So I figured that was a cool addition.
That is awesome. So if you guys don't know, I was attacked by a tiger shark. I wasn't expecting to tell this story when I first came on YouTube, but I did just randomly. So this means a whole great deal to me, and I collect shark cards. I have a whole section on my wall, and this is just awesome. This got to be 2008, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's right around from the time when you were probably busting cases of that stuff. So
Yep.
may be familiar to you.
And back then I was selling them all, so because I hadn't had my thing yet, and I didn't collect them, and then I started collecting these 2 years ago. So this is awesome. Thank you, dude. Dinosaurs Attack Pack.
Yeah, that one's kind of wild. So I don't know if you've seen those before, but it's based on like the Mars Attack set that came out in like the early 60s, and it's just redone with dinosaurs attacking, but actually has really crazy kind of morbid artwork that I don't think Topps would probably get away with today. So it's interesting. I know you have a stash of unopened 80s packs and 70s packs, so I figured you could throw that one in.
This is perfect, dude. Shane, this is sick. I've never seen this before. So, and yeah, I have a display below me of all my wax packs, movie wax packs, and this thing is like, this is a sick one.
Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. They had those at a hobby shop a little ways up the street from me, and I found them so fascinating. I just bought the rest of the box and the box for like 50 cents a pack, but they're fun.
You know what? This reminds me of that video game Rampage on NES. I don't know if you guys ever played that. I have it on my wall over there too. Of course, right? All right. Next up. Oh yeah. Oh, sick, dude! You went all in. Look at this one right here. 1978 Topps combo card with the stamp. I know you collect all these original buyback stamps, and this is Freddie Patek, the shortest baseball player in history. That's a true player, not one that Eddie Gaedel, or who was that came in?
Yeah, Eddie Gaedel.
Yeah, Eddie Gaedel came in.
Yep.
Yeah, had one at bat, and he walked, which was awesome, but it was more of a stunt. But Freddie is like a hero of mine. Just awesome. Frank Tavares. Dude, this is sick. And this will add to my collection, which I have that card that you gave me, the Wally Joyner, out right now for my next show. So super stoked. Oh, look at this. Dude, another buyback. This is sick. Theo Clemente Collector got me this card, unbuyback version.
Nice.
Really cool. God,
yeah, those 50th anniversary are the heritage box toppers. So you get like one as a box topper and a hobby box of Topps Heritage. That's how those get out.
What did these ones come in then?
Those were packed actually in 2015 Topps Update, just like hobby packs. Wow. If you bought a hobby box, you'd pull one every 4 or 5 packs.
Wow, that is really cool. No way, another one. Dude, that's sick. 1973 original buyback. Freddie Patek.
Yeah, great set. I know you had James recently from Elite Hunters repping that set, so another nice action shot there.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Man, these are sick. Man, you know me. Turn back the clock. Fred Lynn, buyback, 1990 Topps. Your favorite Topps set of all time, I would assume.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is awesome card, and MVP year for 1975 for Fred Lynn.
And as I've heard you say before, a card that doesn't actually exist. Since he's a mini on his original. But yeah, obviously with your show with Adam, which I enjoy quite a bit, turn back the clock and your love of those cards. Found a couple buybacks and I had to send them your way. So,
dude, this is so cool. You could have been done after this. These are like super special. Look at this. Mike Schmidt, buyback, 1990, turn back the clock with a 1980s. Was 80 his MVP or 82? Was it 80?
I think 80. I don't know. I could be off on that, but
man, that's awesome. I have that card too, which is sick because I collect all the cards on the card. So another sick one. And then the grand finale. I mean, the Freddie Patek's those are probably my favorite out of the group, but this one would be the next one on the list right there. That is stunning. A buyback 1987 Topps with 72 Clemente on there. I love that image of Clemente. And you just, a cat out of the bag, and you just scoop one of these guys up?
I did indeed, yeah. So that's, I think I'm one of who's of the opinion that that's, my favorite image on a Clemente card. I just love that card, so.
This was I think it might be the very first Clemente I ever purchased was the 72, like 20 something years ago. So really cool. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, of course.
I guess I'm going to keep going with the crazies here. Okay.
Sure.
First one. Oh, sick, dude. You did it. Mookie Betts, you're going to get me on the train.
Yeah, we talked recently. I know you've gotten into Mike Trout a little bit, and we talked about kind of who else is in that next echelon right below him. And to me, that guy's Mookie Betts. So
Wow.
nice shiny Betts there.
Numbered to 299.
Great
Man,
image.
That's a sick image. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Shane.
He's really, you know, he's an all-around great player, including fielding. So it's kind of cool to get a shot like that. Just a neat card. And serial numbered. I know with the newer stuff like me, you try to stay into the lower pop or the a little bit scarcer stuff. So seemed like a good choice.
Awesome. Dude, so stoked. Oh my gosh. All right, here
Awesome.
we go. Next one. Yes. Second year, Mike Trout. Dude, I wanted this card in a 9 in the Topps Chrome. This is my only standard Topps Chrome from 2012 of his. And I've wanted
I thought so. I watched your rewatched your Trout video, and I didn't see that one in there. I think you had maybe the purple or something. But you know, even though it's a base card, I think it's a pretty important Trout card because it is his first Topps Chrome, and you know, for better or worse, Chrome cards have kind of taken over the hobby, and Topps Chrome has been around since the mid '90s. So he didn't have a Topps Chrome card in 2011, only being an update. So that's his first Topps Chrome. So I think it's an important base card to have of his. You know, if you're building a collection like you are.
Well, I think you're spot on. I love it, dude. I love it. You're hitting a grand slam with me. We're gonna do another one.
Oh yeah, we can do it anytime. This is a blast. So.
All right, next one. I'm not gonna look till it's on the screen. Yes, sick. OPG Reggie. Oh my gosh. I
needed to get at least one vintage slab in there. So
look at this stunner. You know, I don't even have this card. You know, I am obsessed with this card, Eric, probably because you saw that binder.
I did. Yep.
But I don't have the OPG version, and I don't have it graded. This is
nice.
Stunner.
I was hoping. I saw recently where you mentioned it's a favorite card of yours, and I could see why. And I happen to have that OPG, and I love the logo, the baseball logo on OPG that year with that big logo on the front. It's just really cool compared to Topps. So
it's way cooler. There was little children holding up the O.
That's it. And it has a little bit of those rough cut edges that O-Pee-Chee was known for. You know, I think they used wire to cut their cards or something. They're known for those rough edges. So,
wow, dude. And I mean, Reggie with the sunglasses. I mean, that to me, that is Reggie right there. His 77 card with the is the other one that I truly just love. Dude, that is sick. Look at the back on the O-Pee-Chees.
Nice and bright.
Wow. So stoked, man.
And of course, you know, small tie to hockey there too, being a hockey collector. O-Pee-Chee's the big brand in hockey up in Canada. So it just seemed like the perfect card to send.
Look at you, Shane. You tie everything in, yeah? You just outthink me.
I didn't have any amazing centered vintage to blow you away with, so I had to go with a personal touch or, you know, things that I had learned from watching your channel or, you know, things like that. So
I love it. All right. Well, thank you, man.
I got one more here.
Okay, let's see it. So this is the double. I know you have this, and
I'm okay with doubles. That's one way that I've changed. I never was, you know, 15 years ago, I wasn't a doubles guy. These days, I buy them up and look for better copies and trade them, like you said. So,
right.
This is very fitting. This is the 74 all-time home run king Hank Aaron card. Beautiful card number 1 in the set. Of course, you know, famously, Topps printed this up before he had actually set the record going into the 74 season. And awesome story about this. I actually pulled this card in my Double D vintage baseball cards graded box that I bought maybe back in the fall, a few months back. Put it right into my Hank Aaron run. I needed it for my run, so it was a perfect fit. Was a little bit off center, but it's fine. It was more about the memory of having the card from your collection and supporting your channel. But this copy is really right in line with what I look for a permanent one for my run. Just a really well-centered PSA 3. So that is, I mean, absolutely perfect. Like, blew me away with these two Hank Aarons. I couldn't be happier.
Dude, I couldn't be happier with all mine. Like, so stoked. Yeah, so that one, I felt bad when you pulled that one. I knew you loved centered cards when you bought that box for me. So I was like, man. And then I happened to pick up that PSA 3, and I was so excited because that card is notoriously hard to find.
Absolutely. Yep.
And so I grabbed that and I showed that on my channel. And then literally the next day, a 5 came up just as centered. So I bought the 5. So I had 2. And so I'm just like, well, you know, at some point I'll trade it. And I just thought it would fit perfectly in yours, and you can sell the 6 or keep both, whatever you want to do. And I feel like it's a better fit.
Yeah, honestly, I think I have it, or I may have moved it, but somewhere right around here I have the Double D box. So I'll probably put the original back in the box and kind of keep it the way I got it, and put this one into the run. So that's absolutely awesome. Perfect. Couldn't be happier.
Me too. Well, that was a blast. So Shane, thank you so much for doing that with me. To me, it was a great way for me not to spend any more money and not have to sell any cards and lose all this transaction fees. And it was so much fun to get a present for no reason, right?
Absolutely. So, trading is a blast. It's something I don't do a whole lot of, so it kind of takes you back to being a kid in a sense, and was a good time. So I really appreciate you reaching out.
Stoked. Awesome. I think we're both pretty happy campers. So hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. And Shane, he is a legend, and please check out his channel, Shoebox Legends. Obviously, I'll put the link below. You can just click on it, check his videos out. He just has the awesome stuff, and he has all the knowledge, way more than me. And he's going to be on my next 1990s episode, so it's going to be a blast. So with that said, Shane, got anything to add to that?
No, thanks again for having me. I knew this would be fun, and it didn't disappoint. So we'll do it again for sure.
Sounds good. Okay, later, guys.
Take it easy.